Could it be for the last time that I get to say, could this be it? Is this it for this series? Our QMJHL Maritime Division only challenge with the Newfie Growlers is coming to a close very, very soon. Nearly done with the roster editing. You've heard me mention that a few times, but we are right there. It's the final few AHL teams, so you are going to see new series pop up here very, very soon. So the question now is what happens with the Growlers. This is our final season. It's reached that point where this is it. It's 2040, so this could very well be the finale episode. We have no idea yet who we are playing in the second round. I believe it's between Boston and... was it Buffalo? It wasn't Buffalo there because we beat Buffalo. Who the hell was it? Columbus. There we go. I looked way too quickly. You know when you look at something too quickly and your eyes just freak the hell out? Regardless, this is the team, of course, that has gotten us to this point in the first round. You know, Mason Ciano was okay. We've looked through these point totals. We know who has, done well, particularly this second line, and then someone like Aiden Hannon as well. Obviously, we're not going to make any changes at this stage. We're going to see what happens. Is this team good enough? I don't know. I mean, of course, the big problem right here for the future and why I think now is the best time to kind of call it is because I legitimately think this is our last chance. Zach LaRue is 36 years old. He's only going to get worse. We don't really have anybody coming up from the system that can immediately replace him if he were to retire or regress that heavily. And the big thing is, too, we haven't been getting great development out of some of our guys. I mean, Bear May never really made it. Angelides isn't really going to step up. Thomas hasn't really stepped up. And then defensively as well, Stefan Sauve is not going to develop. He is just another guy in a long list of players where it's like, oh, he could end up being really good like Hugo, and Hugo's the only one that actually ever properly took that step up. So this is pretty much it. This is our best shot to win it. So we're going to treat it as such. And let's see what happens. First things first, who are we playing? The AHL round is over. Burnaby moves on to play a ridiculous Utica team. Good Lord. And do we have confirmation? We don't. We'll have it after today, perhaps. Columbus wins and forces Game 7. So before that game, let's take a look at the two lines. The two set of lines to see who we'd rather play. This is the Boston team that we would have to face. Good God, no thank you. A 90 overall Zach Schremp, second overall pick 8 years ago next to Isaiah Doig, first overall pick 6 years ago. They also have Arthur Komisarek on that top line. Second line is Cameron Howden, Landon Russell, and Elliot Lysak. I'm going with Lysak, whatever. DeAndre Houston is with Derek Knubel, son of Mike, maybe, and Igor Lisson, and a fourth line of Solomon McCarron, Colin Fair, and Per Holmstrom. Obviously, that's a pretty goddamn good team. Oh my God. So they have no defensive depth, but good God, 95 overall, Tim Boland. Jesus, alongside John Shannon. But from there, it drops off. Jesus, Martin. Marvin Sopel, your second pairing, and the third pairing, Pekka Antila, and Tyson Matsumoto. So, they are quite a top-heavy. They have some decent forward depth for sure. Defensively, though, they are top-heavy. The goaltender is 86 overall, Antoine Pelletier, next to Clifford McLeod. A couple of healthy scratches in there as well. We'll see what this Columbus lineup looks like, but that Bruins lineup, because of the star power, scares me. CBJ, it's not any easier, at least for the forwards. Ben Weidman, who we have experienced playoff hockey against before, Malik Brennan, and Joaquin Funk. The infamous Joaquin Funk at this point. 922 career points in 820 regular season games. Second line is Victor Kapitanov with Grant Dimitrakos and Brett Hoffman. Third line, Terrence Armsden with Theo Funk, go figure, and Frank Hirsch. And the fourth line of Nicholas Silvergard, Graham Eaton, and Mika Peltola. I mean, I think they have even better depth. I mean, it's close. I mean, forward-wise, we're in a bad way no matter what. And defensively, they're in a similar situation. They do have a good number one defenseman in Angelo Mendoza. He's with Terrence Carlos. Second pairing of Topi Numelin, Gregory Clifford, and Bryce Myers with Kirill Kozlov on the third pair. The goaltender is 85 overall, Guy Lefebvre, with Stephen, don't call me Ron, Burgundy as the backup. Okay, so what did we learn? We are screwed pretty much no matter what. But this way, you guys kind of have the full story. You know what's going on. And this way you could say, well, maybe if we ran into Boston instead of Columbus, it would have been fine. Or vice versa, maybe. Although, again, I think we're in trouble no matter what. Who's it going to be? The answer is Columbus. The Blue Jackets come back and win against the Bruins. And it sets the stage for another matchup against the Blue Jackets in this series. We have to find our way past the Funks. The most dynamic duo of Funks since Terry and Dory. Whew. Okay. We know what we're up against. We had a better record than them in the regular season, which means absolutely nothing at this stage. Fuck all, in fact. Let's see. So again, in that first round, we finished tied for the best offense. Columbus is at a 3-7-1. I mean, obviously they played 2 more games, but you know, our goals against numbers are looking better. Our power play numbers are looking better. The PK numbers, if our power play can stay that hot with the way their PK is struggling, that's the great equalizer for us. Let's see how it goes. This is it. It could very well be the end. But damn it, I hope we at least go down swinging. We haven't even seen these jerseys in-game action, let alone the Highlanders variant. We haven't even seen these jerseys, damn it. So frustrating. For the record, I couldn't have shoulder patches and a third logo, but I would have loved to have made the Growlers logo Highlanders colors. But hey, I still think it came out pretty damn good. Let's take a look. 86, 82, 73 against 92, 74, and an 84. The power play for us, and hopefully exploiting a significantly weaker defense. That is what we're looking at right now. Let's do it. Game 1 against the Blue Jackets in the second round of the playoffs. Here we go. First period, 2 goals apiece. Interesting start there. Aiden Hannon scored 41 seconds in. Dimitrakos tied it on the power play. Tim Orr gave us the lead back, and then Dimitrakos scored again. 10 shots to 6 in their favor. Second period, goal apiece. Wes Corazzini and Joaquin Funk. We have had the lead 3 times in this game, but have not been able to hold it or extend it. And that's a very, very bad sign. We just cannot get that safety against the Blue Jackets. Again, we have the lead. Mason Gianna on the power play. Great to see the power play working as we exchange power play chances. We have another one here. Yes, there it is. Hugo Laflemme on the power play. Let's go. That penalty kill's struggling, and the power play is our great equalizer. The Newfie Growlers are going to take game 1 against Columbus, 5-3, and finally we put to use just the lead that we had consistently throughout that game. A 4-point night for Hugo Laflemme leading the way. What a job there. Gianna and Tim Orr, a real dynamic duo. And overall, it's tough not to feel pretty good about that win. Papineau, it wasn't amazing, but it was good enough with that 900 save percentage. Game 1 to the Growlers. Let's go, as they say. And we're going to keep it going. It's game 2. Can we keep up the momentum here? We've seen the home team winning trend be present throughout the playoffs so far for the most part. First period, goal apiece. Clifford scores the early one. Durand able to tie it. 13 shots to 5 in our favor. So kind of an inverse of the last game, and unfortunately that doesn't bear well for us here. Let's see what happens here. Second period, let's go. Belmar and Brennan. 2 depth options that you wouldn't exactly expect to score, which is fantastic. 27 shots to 9, though. Jesus. That is ridiculous. We go to the third period here. It is underway, and Weidman scores early. Big yikes. Big yikes. LaRue gets it back. Our fearless leader. It's 4-2. Come on, boys. Eaton scores immediately after the power play ends. Damn it. Come on, Papineau. Come on, steal this one for us. You've had a rough game. Shut the door. Hold the door. Hold the door. Yes. 2-0 to the Growlers. Zach LaRue is the hero. Things are going far too well for us right now. Oh my God. .850 save percentage for Papineau. But we hold on and we get the win. But now the question is, with us going on the road into Columbus, can we still hang at this point? Does this team have what it takes to get this job done? As much as it scares me to say it in some ways, let's find out. Game 3, first period, and another good start for the Growlers. Philippe Réaume gets the opening goal. They were much better offensively. 18 shots to 13. But pretty good there. Second period. Oh my God. Mason Gianna, Tim Orr, Sheldon Brennan, Zach LaRue, and Philippe Réaume again. It is 6-0 Growlers. Oh my God. Absolutely incredible. As we go to the third period, the Newfie Growlers are 1 win away from going back to the conference final. Eaton scores to break the shutout. Too little, too late, of course, but unbelievable. 6-1 is your final score after a 5-goal second period. Bernie Papineau with arguably his best performance of the playoffs so far, as Gianna and LaRue especially carrying the weight. Absolutely crazy. This team, we said in a way, that is almost magic in the air. And we are exploiting a weaker Columbus defense. We are 1 win away from potentially taking on the New York Islanders in the conference final. We have had some incredible last season luck at times. We've won in the championship round, we've lost in the championship round, but for some reason, when you put it out there that this is it, magic seems to happen. But we still need to win one more game. First period of game 4, 2-1 lead for the Growlers. Peltola starts off the scoring, but Angelidis and Brennan get it back. I think it's Sheldon Brennan. We've had a couple of players in the past with the name of Brennan. Second period, we're tied at 2. Clifford, 21 shots apiece. Third period, here we go. Our first opportunity to close this out. Aiden Hannon on the power play. Another power play here. Nothing doing. Columbus with one of their own. Sauve scores. In the aftermath, Hoffman gets it back. It's 4-3. 8 minutes left. Aiden Hannon again on the power play. Oh my God. 3-2. We're watching it. We are watching it. The Newfie Growlers are about to sweep the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's go ahead and wear these lovely Highlanders versions here. I don't believe I have the slider settings on like I did last year. You know, at the end of last year, if you remember that, it made it a little bit more interesting to watch. But regardless, here we are. 2 minutes away. We will go ahead, and I'll regret this later if I play ASHL or something, but we will go ahead and put on the lovely, lovely True Broadcast cam. This is unbelievable. God, the Columbus view is so weird, too. LaRue takes the big hit. Kozlov recovers the final 2 minutes of the Columbus Blue Jackets season, barring a crazy comeback. Funk down the left wing. Weidman able to recover it here. Brings it down low into the corner. Held up by Tim Orr. And puck recovered by the Growlers, looking to break out. Big pass up. Zach LaRue with space over. Chance. Shot on the doorstep. LaRue is denied. What an opportunity. He recovers it here. Still fighting for the puck. LaRue can't hold on to it. But a great offensive chance for the Growlers. Not what the Blue Jackets need right now. 1:32 remaining. And again, picked off right as they cross the line. The Growlers, the big move between the legs here. Tim Orr can't get the shot off. Still has the puck. Finds the man at the point. Can't get the shot to the traffic. Loose puck recovered by Kozlov. But he's still having trouble. He's able to wheel his way out, but he takes the hit. It's Corazzini, I think, knocking it loose. Fight for it down low. Back up to the point. In front shot and a glove save by Lefebvre. But what pressure on display right now for the Newfie Growlers. Absolutely incredible. And again now just a few moments away. Back to the point. One-timer. Big stop by Lefebvre. That was a great opportunity there. Lefebvre doing what he can to keep his team in it. It's Rayom, Corazzini, and Durand out there. Tie up on the draw. Durand's going to fight to get that one back. Tried to send it into the zone. Dimitrakos, the captain, was able to pick it off. 55 to go. Columbus pulling the goaltender. Hoffman having trouble. Carlos shot on. Stopped. And here come the Growlers. Empty net. Shot scores! Philippe Rayom is going to seal the deal. The Newfie Growlers are going back to the Eastern Conference Final, a place that I never expected us to return to, but we are going back. Rayom seals the deal. Absolutely incredible. We are going to sweep the Columbus Blue Jackets as May is denied. We are going to sweep the Columbus Blue Jackets, and again, it looked like the Islanders would be awaiting. Big blocker save there. Mendoza recovers for CBJ. Armsden has it down low. Back to Funk. Can't get the shot off. Armsden gets it off the turnover. Carlos shot denied by the blocker. Loose puck again. Funk shot. Glove save. Bernie Papineau. What an effort. We got to give him the custom pad set up. Bernie Papineau. What a performance here from the mid to high 70 overall player. Incredible stuff there. There is something about this team, as crazy as it is. 10 seconds to go in the series. A huge hit there that hopefully didn't cause an injury. He did go to the bench. We might have had a late injury. But for now, we celebrate. Bernard Papineau and the Newfie Growlers have made it back to the conference final. As incredible as that is to say. Wow. We sweep the Blue Jackets. The power play and that weakened defense was as big of an exploitation point as we needed it to be. We move on. We move on. Incredible stuff there. 41 shots to 36. The Newfie Growlers get it done. Can't believe it. A sweep of the Blue Jackets in convincing fashion. We scored almost 20 goals, didn't we? In those 4 games. As we get a look at the stats now, Corazzini, Rayom, Aiden, Hannon, getting it done. Or Gianna LaRue. 5 goals from Sheldon Brennan. Jaden Hines still not doing much, but that's to be expected. Defensively, Laflemme. Simon Belmar as well, someone who has been up and down the lineup over the years, but has finally turned the corner. Has over 630 games to his credit. And then, we said so often that all we needed was okay to good goaltending. And that's what we're getting. It is official. The Growlers will be playing the Islanders in the conference final. Both teams coming off of a second round sweep. It'll be Colorado and Vegas on the other side. 8 wins down. 8 to go. 4 to find ourselves in the Stanley Cup final for the very first time. One more episode is guaranteed. But after that, who's to say?